Hi, everyone. I'm Josh Radbod, co-founder and CEO of the PBC Conference, the B2B conference for payments, banking, and compliance in the cannabis industry. I'd like to welcome Kevin Hart, founder and CEO of Green Check Verified, one of our PBC conference sponsors. Kevin, thank you so much for being here. Please tell us a little bit about you and what your business does.
All right. Good morning. Thanks, Joshua. I appreciate it. Green Check Verified was founded to connect financial services and business services to the cannabis industry. We have these two sectors that would love to work together, two full industries that would love to work together, but the challenge is how. And it really comes down to all the rules and regulations on both sides constantly changing, and how do you integrate those rule sets at the point in time they need to be so that they can effectively start to work together and migrate forward together.
Perfect. And this is one of the focal points of our conference, right? Really why we started this whole thing. So that's fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit more about your customers and your product and how this helps the cannabis industry work?
Sure. So we're a web-based app that connects both sides. It's the same platform, and it really centers around how do you work within the banking system, not around it. I mean, the challenge for financial institutions, the way I always describe it, is how do they know they're letting good money in and keeping bad money out? How do you get over not just the stigma of the cannabis industry, but the actual operations of it? So we applied a supply chain of commerce thinking to the supply chain of the product. And we look at it at every touch point so that the financial institutions know that they're working with a good business, that the money is safe and sound for coming into the financial institution. And most importantly, how do the financial institutions actually support and help the cannabis industry grow? So our commercial businesses are the banks and credit unions that are utilizing the platform. We have over 50 operating in 34 states now with 1,000 cannabis businesses on platform, and we make the platform entirely free to the cannabis industry. Our goal is to remove the friction of information so that the actual commerce and relationships commence. And so that has been our focal point, and we've been doing quite well. Rapid growth.
That's fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. And I didn't know that about, the product being free to the cannabis operators. That's amazing. And I can certainly see how they would benefit from that. Thank you so much for that overview and explanation. What are you most excited for about PBC 2021 and why?
Well, not to sound gratuitous, but the name itself, payments, banking, compliance. That's what we focus on. That's what we've been focused on for almost 4 years now. And so when you look at those topic points and you look at what we do and you look at the roster of people that you assembled for this conference, and how everybody's addressing it, I think it's a great opportunity. We're at the nascent stage of this industry still on both sides and how they work together. And there's a lot of parallels that could be drawn from that from a history, but it's still an amazing potential education point for everybody that banking, payments, and compliance have to work together, will work together, are working together today for thousands of businesses, but there's still another 20,000 trying to figure it out.
100%. And thank you so much for the kind words. We appreciate it. And we very much look forward to having you all participate this year. So here's one question that everybody likes. What is one fact about you that would surprise everyone?
I'm going to do two, if you don't mind. It'll be fast. One is I'm not really Kevin Hart. Okay. Everybody thinks they're so disappointed when they meet me. And I say, if you want to find me in the crowd, look for the 6-foot Q-tip. That should be evident. But I do have a secret skill. Okay, that in my family, I am one of the world's worst air drummers, but it never stops me from actually doing it. So I could be sitting here and, I've always got music on and I'm playing away and I'm grooving and people look at me, I'm in the car and stuff, and then it's embarrassing. But to me, I'm having a good time.
That's what it's all about. That's awesome.
That's it.
Love it, man. Well, Kevin, thank you so much for being here and for sponsoring our PBC conference. Folks, if you would like to meet Kevin and his team, please join us at the PBC conference at the Washington Capitol Hilton on September 9th and 10th. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right. Looking forward to it. Bye.